Dang. What up with it, boys? 9th annual Spieth. Shit, can you guys believe we're here 9 years? It's crazy. It is fun, exciting. Everyone's fired up for this year. We got record number 28 guys, 7 teams. Man, I just want to check in with you guys. We got format video here. Slight change from last year. Mainly on the bracket championship play Saturday, and got a couple updates. So first off, housing. Sammy Warner crushed it per usual. Dude got us 2 houses. They're within I think 1.2 miles of each other. We're 3 minutes from Little Crow, 5 minutes from Zorby's. Maybe not even. I might be underselling this. Unbelievable. So the big house, there's 2 kind of sizes. The big house sleeps 24 people, and the smaller house sleeps 10 people. So we thought about it, and we're gonna go first come, first serve on the housing. So if you can get up there early, play a practice round or 2. I know some of us are planning to get up there real early. Whoever gets there first is gonna kind of get the sleeping arrangements. So if you're looking for that quieter house, I know we had some interest in that last year. You go towards that 10-bedroom house, but just know that the big house is kind of where everything's gonna happen. The opening ceremony, the closing night, just kind of the expectation that everyone's at that big house for most of the time. So, and if that's what you want, I mean, I know people are playing poker till 3 a.m., you know, whatever you want to do, make sure you prepare for that. Okay, the schedule of events this year. Practice rounds starting Thursday, May 11th. We're gonna kick them off around 2 p.m. officially. So hopefully we can get 4, 5, 6 tee times. We'll kind of reach out. Hopefully people are planning to come up for those. That's on Thursday. And then not optional, mandatory, must be there by 8 p.m. on Thursday night for the opening ceremony. We'll cover all the details, all the rules, all the good stuff. Hopefully make some people feel bad about getting last place last year. That's scheduled for Thursday. Friday, we are same as last year. Round robin, match play. You're gonna have 3 9-hole 2-man scramble matches. So if I'm player 1 on my team, I got player 2, player 3, player 4, or 4-man teams. I'll play my first 9-hole match with player 2, my second 9-hole match with player 3, and my third 9-hole match with player 4. So you get to touch them all, and you're playing just 2-man opponents. Now, it is more of a member guest style. We did this last year, point per hole format. So it's not just about winning the match. Every hole counts. You got to grind it out. So each match is worth a total of 10 points, 1 point per hole, plus a bonus point for winning the match. So if me player 1 and player 2 are playing in a random 2-person duo, say we win 5 of the holes, they win 4, we get 5 points, they get 4, we get a bonus point for winning the match. It would be a 6-4 win. If you push any holes, it's half a point. It always works out to 10. So you're trying to accumulate points as a team throughout that first day. And here I'll pop up the last year's point totals so we can kind of see. I think we ended up with 35.5 from that first day, which doesn't include that final 9. So we're playing 36 holes on Friday, and that final 9 holes is a Scramby 4-person scramble match, which last year Lindy Luck had an absolute blast with it, and it was probably the most fun I've had playing golf in years. It was awesome. So hopefully we can embrace that last 9-hole scramble, because it's really the only time you get to play together as a full team, which I think is really fun. So for that scramble, it's just 4-person scramble, 1 point for a birdie, 2 points for eagles, trying to just add to your point total for the day. And as you can see on the board here, that, you know, as you accumulate, if you're at kind of 10 points, so if you're just kind of pushing, you're both your 2-person teams pushing or just gaining a little bit, that's going to go a long way here. You don't need to, it doesn't feel like you need to go out and dominate, or at least last year was pretty tight. So that's what we can expect on Friday. Off those point totals, we'll seed teams 1 through 7. Now, Lasky came up with this great bracket because he loved the playing game that we had a couple years ago. And I think this is an awesome addition. So the seeds 6 and 7 are getting up early. We're gonna give them the earliest tee time. Hopefully it's cold outside. Hopefully they gotta grind it out. Hopefully we get some people watching for that 6-7 playing game early on championship Saturday. Then after the winner of that team is gonna move on to that next round. The loser's gonna come back and wait because they're in the last place losing game. As you can see, we got the next 4 in there. So those 2 up there for the buys, there's going to be 2 byes from the first round. So that first round robin play is huge, because if you get one of those 2 byes, you're in the final 4 immediately. And obviously you're shaving off you get a lot of rest on Saturday and just have to win 1 match during the championship. Opposed to if you're in that last place game, you got to win 4 matches. You got to play 36 holes to go get the title. So that first round is huge for seeding purposes, and as you can see, we'll just go through that bracket on Championship Saturday. So Championship Saturday format, how we're going to be actually playing these matches, similar to last year. Let's say I have player 1 and player 2 on my team, and then player 3 and player 4. So you're going to split up your team into 2-person. You're playing still 2-man scrambles all the way around, and my 2 opponents are going to be playing in a pairing with my 2 teammates are going to be playing in a pairing with 2 opponents, while me and my other teammate play in a pairing with the other 2 opponents. So you're going to be right in front of and behind each other on the course, but you won't be playing with your 2 teammates, just like last year. Now here's the difference. So last year we just did 1 best ball, and we're still doing the lowest score wins the hole. So out of me and my teammates, if we have a 4 and my teammates make a 5, our best score on that hole is a 4. Let's say in our opposition, 2 of their teammates make a 4, and on the opposition, the other 2 teammates make a 6. So out of me and my teammates, we have 4 and 5, our best score is a 4. For the opposition, they have 4 and 6, their best score is a 4. Now last year that would have been a push, but this year we're doing best score. If best score is pushed, then you go to next best score to keep everyone involved. So in this scenario, our lowest 4 would push their lowest 4, and then we go to our next score, which our next score was a 5 versus their 6, which would give us a win on the hole. So should keep everyone involved. Now the caveat is if the lowest 1 score still wins. So we only go to that next level if there's a push. So it could get really interesting. Let's say me and my teammate on a hole, we make a 5, okay? And the opposing team, they make a 4, and let's say they make 2 4s. So the opposing team has 2 4s, and we have a 5. Now if our teammates behind us come in, they're playing, and if they make a 4, we're gonna lose that hole, because our best score would be a 4 against their best score of 4, and then if those 2 push, you go to their next best score of a 4 against our 5, which is a loss. So, but let's just say, scratch it, clear your head, you're with me here. Let's say we're playing a match and our team make a 5. So me and my partner make a 5. And we're playing against them, same scenario. They make a 4 and the other 2 make a 4. So they got 2 4s on the board. We got 1 5. Well, if that last twosome comes in and they make a 3, the 3 automatically becomes the lowest score on the hole, and that's a win. So we're always, if there's 1 singular low, that automatically wins the hole. If the 2 lowest scores push, then you're going to go to the next score. So if you're up there, if you're ahead of your partner, you always have to finish this hole, because you never know how things are going to shake out and push. And we're trying to make it more of a team competitive environment. So still straight up match play, hole by hole. You win or you lose holes, and you go 9-hole matches. Obviously you win, you move on. Now I know it's going to be, there's a lot of caveat there, and I hope you all followed that. So we'll really get into that in the opening ceremony, but that's just a good idea, get you thinking, and hopefully we can understand as we go through here at the Saturday format. It's fun, it's competitive. I think last year was far and away, the most fun format. So we're kind of going very similar, and hopefully, we can get some fireworks this year and get it down to the wire. So boys, let's see, I think we got most of your team names. If you haven't put your team names in, get those in. I also need everybody's handicap. If you want the same picture as last year, then we won't change it. If you want a new picture for the website, just do it. We're gonna get the booklet out to you guys. Last year, got some bios coming. And we'll just keep going here, get all the information out there before we get to May. All right, that was lengthy. Look forward to seeing you guys. Hope everyone's doing amazing. See y'all in May. Better bring it.